Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is true and correct to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief? I think it does not go too far to say that the reputation of this nation and our standing as the leading exponent of human rights and human dignity have been besmirched by the policies of this administration.
I want to defend this country, protect it from terrorism. That's not a partisan issue.
Professor Yu was quoted as saying that under certain circumstances it would be proper and legal to torture a detainee's child to get necessary information. Do you agree with that?
I don't agree or disagree with it, Mr. Chairman. I don't plan to address it. You're seeking a legal opinion, and as we told you in Exhibit 4, I'm not here to render legal advice to your committee. You do have attorneys of your own to give you legal advice.
Part of this process, and yet nothing about what I think the full range of their views.
Torture is banned by various provisions of law, including the 2005 Senate's amendment prohibiting the cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment of anyone in U.S. custody. Severe interrogations, by contrast, do not involve torture, and they are legal.
Did use language that was vague or ambiguous, and
I don't think we've all practiced law. Hold it. Could the president order a suspect buried alive?
Mr. Chairman, I don't think that I have ever
I'm asking you that.
given the advice that the president could bury somebody alive.
I didn't ask you if you ever gave him advice. I asked you, do you think the president could order a suspect buried alive?
Mr. Chairman, my view right now is that I don't think a president would, no American president would ever have to order that or feel it necessary to order that.
It can be legitimate judgments and disputes, and this committee has had them and go on throughout the government about what combination of activities should deal with these sorts of things. But no American should think we're free, the war's over, Al-Qaeda's not coming, and they're not interested in getting us, because that's wrong.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before I start, I wanted to...
Would you make yourself available?
Or do we have to issue my number, sir. If you issue a subpoena, we'll go through this again. But I'm willing to stay here as long as
you'd
like
to stay. And Mr. Yu
today.
and Professor Yu?
These are subject to reasonable accommodation of schedules.
Fine. And with that, this hearing is adjourned.
Lawbreakers and criminals, stew.